don't forget to like, subscribe, and buckle up, okay? Enjoy yourself.
Of anticipation, we're finally here. A truly unforgettable occasion, worthy of a packed stadium. You won't want to miss a second of it. Hello and welcome to what will be a rather damp affair here today. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. We've got a game from League Two for you today. It's Oldham Athletic and they take on Colchester United.
The hosts didn't get off to a great start in their opening fixture, but that was always going to be a tough game for them. I'm not sure they expected too much. They need to get something today, though.
Pass weighted just right.
Yeah, weighted perfectly, wasn't it?
Now, this might be promising. And the defence ready for what was coming. Here's how the home side lines up.
Well, the 4-4-2 system relies on good combinations all over the pitch. The front two, the centre...
Oh, goal here maybe! And we haven't had to wait long for the opening goal. It's 1-0.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. Moving the ball well here.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
A really good interception to take the ball. Oh, well played. First-class defending. Well, that's not going to cut it. Nice possession. Can they get a chance to equalise?
Well, they're passing it nicely, but they need an end product.
Struggling to keep it here. Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. Taking this on. Hits the upright. It's cleared, and they can breathe easier.
Well, that would certainly have put them in a great position. But with only a one-goal lead, they're never going to be able to relax.
Oh, brilliant anticipation. Good work, they've got it back. Well, so much space to attack. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Pushing forward, and there are choices on, and into the box it goes. And that hasn't come to anything. Room to do something here. Good cross into the middle, and cleared well away from goal. Out of play it goes for a throw-in.
As the stats show us, the visitors have had most of the play, but without really creating enough chances. They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker to get back into this.
Closed it down well. And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. And the second half is underway. Moving it forward with purpose, something on maybe. Put into the box. But that's not troubling the goalkeeper at all.
Yeah, it's a disappointing effort. Just didn't set himself properly there.
And news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Bristol Rovers. It was a low-driven cross into a crowded area, but he was there from close range to finish that move off. They've scored the opener here with 48 minutes played.
Alex there keeping us informed all the way. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, the reported fee of around £55 million is, in my view, a good price. We know he has great ability and he's so consistent. Let's hope he fits in quickly.
Keep going, says the referee. Advantage. Nicely sets it up. Not looking to force the chance just yet. It's all a bit too crammed in the thick of it here.
At the moment, the passing is sloppy. Neither team have found their rhythm so far.
Well, big news. A penalty has been awarded in one of the other games. Alex Scott with the details.
Well, Harrogate Town were awarded the penalty. It was an awful penalty. He shot it well wide of the post. It remains 0-0 with 57 minutes played.
Thanks to Alex for the update. Setting up the chance.
If there's John Scott in the stadium, can you please make yourself known to the nearest steward? Thank you.
All one, well read. That's a really nice ball. A chance to cross here. Will all this patience produce an equaliser? They found a way through. And he's certainly caught all of that, but never going to trouble the keeper. Goal kick to come.
Number 4, Tom.
There's going to be a change made on each side here.
Number 20, Jake Caprice.
An attack of genuine promise developing. Keeping the ball really nicely here. Well, for all that could have led to something, it won't now. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott with the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Swindon Town. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 80 minutes played.
And Alex will keep us updated. We've entered the final 10 minutes. Not long to go now. Have they done enough here? Just edging it.
Well, it's going to be a nervy end to this game, but if they do hold on, I think they've deserved their win. They've played really well and they've played some good attacking football. And in general, they've controlled the game.
Had to work hard to keep that in. They have to make something count from this. But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. A goal elsewhere, and to give you all the info, here's Alex.
Yep, another goal for Crawley Town. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Yes, but let's not take nothing away from that finish. They've extended their lead to 3 with 86 minutes on the clock.
Alex there ensuring we don't miss a thing. Positive result, at least as far as the home fans are concerned. what did you make of their performance?
I thought they played well. They've had a tough start to the season, but this win will certainly give them confidence going forward. It's a great win.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is the former England attacker, Sue Smith. And what we have coming up for you is live coverage of the Carabao Cup. It's Oldham Athletic, and they take on Stevenage.
Yeah, it's obviously a break from the league today, and there is still a long way to go till the final. But both teams will be wanting to get into the next round, that's for sure. This should be a competitive match.
Will it go in? Did so well to deny him. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Yeah, it does look like a 4-4-2. Out of possession, I'm sure they'll stay compact in their shape. They'll shift across the pitch together. But when they go forward, the central strikers are going to be key to hold the ball up while waiting for runners.
Oh, it's on! A smart stop here.
Well, so close to seeing an early goal there. If not for the keeper, they would have been ahead. Great save, though, you have to say.
Well, not out of the woods just yet. This still could be dangerous. Now in a more than decent position. Rocky. Pet. Wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Oh, it's a wonderful save. It comes at him quickly, very little time to react, but he just manages to keep it out. It's great goalkeeping.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Not the best clearance. Will it happen for them? Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Opening things up. Takes the shot. Well, the keeper kept it out with a minimum of fuss, but it wasn't a great effort. Reed. On to Sweeney. Now with James Wildin. No panic, just passing. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore.
Would the owner of the red car
Knight.
obstructing the main entrance please remove the car as soon as possible? Thank you.
Harvey White. Flowing here. Threads it nicely. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. On to Butler. Charlie Good. Knight. James Wilden. On to White. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front, but then the one that fails to hit its target. Robson on the offensive and whipped into the box. Well, made the connection, but that was catching practice for the keeper. Now with James Wilden. On to Butler. Now with Houghton. Ghassan Ahadmi. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Yeah, it was nice up to a point and then just lacked that bit of quality, didn't they?
Rocky. Pett. Stevens. Can they fashion a chance? Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Rocky. And bursting forward. And a simple clearance, a good one. Now a decent position. Interception to snuff out the danger. Now with Reed. Luther James Wilden. Now what can they do from here? What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a goal there, you know.
Good. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Knight. James Wilden. Jamie Reed. Onto Ahadmi. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. This looks interesting. Intercepting it intelligently. Good visualisation and execution. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner?
Well, the crowd are up for this. They haven't had too much to cheer about for a while, but this is a big chance.
White. But a huge transfer story, you've got to say. Virgil van Dijk has completed his move to Aston Villa.
Well, yeah, I think he'll add so much to them. Obviously, his quality on the pitch, but it's his experience of big games, and he can pass all that knowledge on to the youngsters coming through. It's a shrewd bit of business, I think.
Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out.
Oh, it's brilliant positioning, shutting down the attack before it started.
White. On to Butler. Good. Now with Butler. Charlie Good. On to White. High quality defending. Tom Pett. Good. Carl Piergianni. Well, he tried to put everything into the shot, but couldn't find the target. And time for the change now. On to Sweeney. Dan Kemp. Now with Butler. Looking for the final pass.
Yeah, the back line are getting dragged all over here.
Excellent defending. On to White. Sweeney. Lovely intricate passing. Luther James Wilden. And winning it back.
Well, the possession stats are in favour of the visitors, but it's been quite slow and pedestrian at times. They seem afraid to make a mistake, so all the passes are really safe. If they want to win this game, they've got to be braver and take the game to the opposition.
On to White. Phillips. Butler. Might lead to a chance. And the defensive intervention there.
Yeah, spotted what was happening there, didn't he?
Pett. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. But then the one that goes astray. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Danger building. And a throw in.
Substitution for Oldham Athletic.
So making the substitution now.
Number 4, Tom Pett. Coming onto the pitch, number 8, Ryan Walsh.
Well, the threat could be there. Taking care of business defensively here. Trying to tee it up. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Now he must favour the cross. Oh, that's a clever ball. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. the prospect of settling the game. Tom Conlon. Rocky. Smart defending. 5 minutes left. Jamie Reid. That's a good-looking pass. Now, will the cross work out for them? It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Really good interception. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Butler. On to Reid. And the through ball. And the cross into the middle. Well, still a chance. And an effective clearance. Locked together then, these two sides. And on we go now to penalty kicks. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. Job done from the spot. And it's gone in. And it wasn't the greatest penalty. And it's been saved by the keeper. He had to score, and he does. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. Oh, and couldn't convert. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot to keep the shootout going. Missed it! What a way to lose!
Well, rule number one, you've got to hit the target. It's not a good penalty any way you slice it. You can see how distraught he is. It's just a real horrible moment for him.
Come on now. I'm waiting your support. Thank you for watching.